Hey guys, how's it going? So today in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to become a better drummer. Now these are tips that I've learned talking to a vast amount of different drummers. So tip number 1 is to know your drums. It's not enough to just be able to play, but really knowing your drums, how they work, how to tune them, and how to maintain them is absolutely vital to being a good drummer. It's also vital to know how to set your own drums up. I did a video of this a little while ago, so I'll put the links for that in the description. I'll also link it up on the YouTube card. Tip number 2 is to practice. Now this seems like an obvious one, but unfortunately I have played with a lot of different bands where the drummer has really struggled because he's not practiced. If you struggle to set your own drum kit up and play in a proper studio, then you can always buy a practice pad and play at home. Failing that, you can always just wrap a towel around your leg and practice on that. Anything like that will really help. Tip number 3 is to always be professional. If you're serious about a career in music and you want to make it big with your band or you want to be a session musician, then you've got to be professional. Timekeeping is a huge part of this. So that means turning up to rehearsals and shows early. On time is late. Being open to constructive criticism. When it comes to playing with a band, there's always going to be little bits of mistakes or things that the band members want you to do slightly differently. So taking these things on board and performing them properly is a huge part of being professional. Dressing appropriately for the gig. This is another part of being professional where if you're doing a wedding, then you're not going to want to turn up in jeans and a t-shirt. However, saying that, you're not going to want to turn up to a punk concert in a suit. Tip number 4 is networking. You could be the best player in the world, you could be in the best band in the world, but unfortunately, if you're not getting yourself out there, you're not letting people know about you, you're never going to get any shows, you're never going to get any gigs, you're never going to get any work. One of the best ways of networking is to go and see other people's bands. How do you expect people to come to your show if you're not prepared to go to someone else's? Or if you're playing a show, then it's good to stick around and watch the rest of the bands. Some of these other bands might have contacts or other experiences that they want to tell you about to help your band move forward, and vice versa. You helping them and them helping you is a great way of networking. So a great way to get yourself out there and your band is to get on social media. So that's things like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even creating YouTube videos, such as this. Tip number 5, and arguably the most crucial, is to look after yourself. How can you play a gig or get yourself out there with a band if you're not well yourself? Now, I'm not suggesting that you need to go and hit the gym 5 times a week or you need to go on a ridiculous diet, but just a little bit of light exercise either in your home or you can do it at the gym as well, and just looking after what you're eating. All this will really help you be the best person that you can, and it will look after your mental and physical health when playing. Of course, there are a lot of other tips out there that can help you be a better drummer. These are just some of the tips that have helped me over the years. If you have any other suggestions, any tips for anyone else that you think will help, put them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. And just in general, don't be a
Sorry, I can't help laughing at that. Oh.
Well, that's in there, so if I decide to put that in, I will do.
Yeah, I probably laughed a bit early, but...
It's alright, it'll be funny just to put that in.
Yeah.